What is really going on? How y'all doing? I hope y'all can hear me loud and clear. Let me make sure I adjust this microphone because I'm at this machine today, baby. I done messed up. And let me turn on my machine because I be putting some tricks out my sleeves. Shout out to everybody that jumped in the building. While I was 5 minutes late, y'all showed me grace and showed up. And y'all in them comments and y'all saying hey, and I'm saying hey. Thank y'all for showing up. Please do me a favor and hit the like button. Also, I am not allergic to support, aka that green stuff. I'm not allergic to it. So if you choose to support this live, please do. Your contributions right now will be going to my son's very expensive Harry Potter uniform shirts. Cause why they need shirts that are $24 each, baby, I don't know. But we're gonna pray about it. So anything y'all do, we'll go to that and will be greatly appreciated. We are going to get into it because I told y'all I'm going to do a part 2 where we break down some nonsense. I heard some nonsense, and if you were in my impromptu live a little bit earlier, then you already pretty much know what we're going to do in this live. Now, I got some heavy hitters in the chat, and I'm going to kind of keep it consistent when I go live to just shout out like my first top people coming in. So you want to shout out, baby. That means you need to come in and say something to me. Now, you don't just walk in my yard and not say something to me because I'm a call the police. Now, we got Terry Dow in the building, and he always comes through with the copyright disclaimer. I'm going to try to remember to take it off the screen here shortly, but it says copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use. That means I'm going to pop my ish and share your audio and share your video, and it's protected by the YouTube peoples in the streets. That's basically what it's saying, because I like to make up what it say in my own way so people understand all these big $10 words, baby. We don't need all that. Fair use basically say I'm going to touch your shit, I'm going to play your shit, but it's protected and I ain't broke your stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's not broke. And everybody is okay. We got Rebecca in the building. Hey, boo. Let's see. We got Latrice Grimes in the building. We got Blueberry Foods. I love her stuff in the morning. If you are not subscribed, you are losing out. If you need a pep talk or just somebody to tell you good morning, baby, you can count on Miss Blueberry to do it. And if you ain't subscribed to girl, I'm going to need you to go do that. Just love her stuff in the morning. Also, too, I just left Am's live, and she is doing a really good live about the young lady that, has some troubles out there in Chicago. You may want to go get some facts on that and keep up with the information about our Black women here in the country. They are running amok, and some of them are not doing right by their children. And we have people like Am to call it out. And she's pulling it up. She got her machine, and she pulling up shit too. So make sure you check that out. If you're in here, that means you may be missing some of there. So hit the replay. Support us all, people. Now we're going to start this live off with me playing my very, very playful song because, Brina play too much. And I think a lot of the people that support me already know that. I think y'all already know I play too much, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you didn't know, put a 2 in the chat. If you're new here, put a 2 in the chat. If you are new to my level of crazy, please put a 2 in the chat. I want to make sure I show you who I am for real. So I see if you want to stick around. Because a lot of these other people in here, they know who I'm is. Now, let's see if YouTube will, let's see if this will let me pull up my short here. And I'm going to play my song for y'all. Now, it is rough. I'm not going to lie. The sound is, to me, I've been getting some rave reviews so far, but it's kind of like, a little rough to me. Rebecca, in the building, Rebecca, I got to play nicely. I got to talk right. And I got to do, now I'm going to show out Miss Rebecca. I'm going to just let you know right now, you're going to hear about 8 different people in one body. And I'm going to do a little intelligent talk, and then I'm going to cut up because that's just normally what I do. So you just got to keep up with my bull crap. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep up. We got Anissa. She said she ain't, oh hell. I might have to act right tonight. Yeah, right. Thank you, ladies, for being in the building. Hopefully, you are new subscribers and you like it here. And if you don't, tell me why. Hell, we can just have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if I should play my song at the end. And the only reason I say that is because it has little cussy words. Now, we can choose because this is y'all watching for entertainment. I want to play the song. Now, let's say I play the song right now and I haven't even been on live, what, 10, 15 minutes before I can start cutting the fool using bad words, the colorful language. If I press this bleep button, would that annoy you? So if I press that button during every time a little nasty word came up in my song, would that bother you? Would you prefer to hear it later in the live where you ain't got to hear this noise? Or are you okay with me pressing it real quick to kind of, what I'm saying? Somebody chilling might be in here and they hiding and they ain't got caught yet. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm acting right. Let me know below. One, if you want me to play it and you're okay with me hitting that bleep button. And of course, if you want the unbleeped version, it's in my shorts. Or if you want to wait, another 15 minutes, let me know. That's number two. So one for yes and two for no. And y'all got about 2 seconds if I decide for you. Let me know. Put your reactions below. Take a swig of this. Don't tell me I left my juice on my. Oh. Okay, so Miss Rebecca says one. Okay, so I got one person that's okay with the bleep bleeps. Now, it ain't quite 20 people in here. I don't know if y'all are okay with hearing that noise, but just let me know. Miss Boo says she all right. And I'm new to pressing the bleep button, so it just may be a point where I might not catch it right then. But just know it was with good intention, YouTube, that I tried to press my bleep button over these cussy words that I put in this song. Let's pull up the song. I got 3 yeses. It's a go. Let's share here. Mm-mm-mm-mm. We finna get messy on Monday. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay. Bring up. Okay. All right. She said, hell, that other stuff be bleep, bleep. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. But I just wanted to follow the rules. Okay, because I just be coming here for fun. But I don't need them trying to take my little place where I be crazy at. I need a place to put my crazy at. So, you know what I'm saying? Just let me, please, YouTube, don't do me wrong. All right, let's see if I can. I think that made it big. All right, let's go. Let me play it. Does it better? Brina does it better. Brina does it better.
Brina on the track beat.
See, I was gonna chill. I was gonna be good. I wasn't even gonna take it there, but I mean, what can I say? Brina does it the fuck better.
Brina does it better.
Brina does it better. Brina does it better. Brina does it better.
I may be little, but I'm real lethal though. Right through your town, tinted windows, real Scorpio. Thick and fine like my mama, yeah, 4+4. And I ain't gotta spare a donkey looking hoe-ass hoe, bitch.
Brina does it better.
Bounce.
Brina does it better.
I do it better, baby.
Brina does it better.
Bounce.
Brina does it better.
I do it better, baby.
Brina does it better.
Always Brina doing this, yeah, Brina said that. But I bet you Brina better than these musty hood rats. Playing checkers, I play chess, I break a horse room down. Cause I'm the king and the queen in this quack town.
Brina does it better.
Bounce.
Brina does it better.
I do it better, baby.
Brina does it better.
Bounce.
Brina does it better.
I do it better, baby.
Brina does it better. Brina does it better. Brina does it better.
Used to crash out, bitch, like the lash out, bitch. Come outside, we not gonna jump, we just gonna match that trick. Ha ha, I got you mad, go live and talk more shit. While your man in the DM saying sick of this bitch. Sick of methany, sick and tired of them teeth. Sick and tired of you not fucking with a J-O-B. Always on live, spewing lies just to be E.G. To fuck with me, go back to school and get your
That's so sad.
down.
See, now I ain't saying I'm messy, but I'm just saying, I messed up a little bit when I was supposed to be pressing them bleep buttons over them cuss words. Or maybe I didn't. Y'all can't prove it. Thank y'all for giving that a quick listen. That is the premiere of my silly little rap called Brina Does It Better. Because, I got to put somewhere to put my craze. I got to have somewhere. Now, with that being said, it ain't all about me. we're actually going to jump into what I was talking about earlier. So this is where I get serious for my first time listeners. This is where I really get into the content. Got to share out with you a little bit, then we got to get down to the business. You know what I'm saying? And again, I am monetized, so if you want to support the host, that is all love and well. But please know, just you being here, baby, is the shit. Now, I listen to this YouTuber by the name of Candy Girl. And, she had a seemingly positive message publicly put out for the universe to look at and review. And tonight, we're going to review it. While I think she had the right idea, it translated to the wrong words. It didn't quite come across as non-biased, actually teaching you something you can pull from it. The most I got was I'm speaking of a them and a they, and so we're going to play some of it. Now I think I have it to where I can pause and stop it so we can talk about it, and I can give my commentary here. But make no mistake, baby, she ain't going on my screen. You know what I'm saying? One thing your cult leader got right was we don't do no promotion, child. I say your little name, but that's about it. So let's begin.
You ever notice how miserable people can't stand to see anyone happy? They wake up mad, go to bed bitter, and spend all day scrolling through other people's lives.
See right then. I couldn't even get 30 seconds, and that baby said, let's take it on. That baby said they go to bed mad, they wake up mad. How would you know, ma'am? A person in a positive mindset is actually not thinking about what other people are doing negatively in their nighttime and morning time routine. As a matter of fact, they have a routine so busy of their own, that's an afterthought. So you kind of stumped me when you said that because I was like, I mean, she must know some them people. Like, I've never met the them people, but apparently they real, you know what I'm saying? They really important. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to judge Shorty, but she clearly knows some people that she get to watch in the morning and she get to watch them at night. That baby over there looking through people's windows, and she see when you mad as hell going to bed, and she see when you mad as hell when you wake up. Where my baby? I need my baby laughing. Normally, when people give, those types of messages, they have a direct audience that they're talking to. You know what I'm saying? If that, say for instance, if that message was meant for children, and you can say young adults tend to based on right, like you got to walk the people through it. You can't just assume that them and they are doing these things because you are not God and you are not everywhere. It's sad that we have to remind some people to hold on, baby, because you must think you on a horse higher than mine. That's not even possible, child. But some people be confused. Hold on. We got Queen Fee in the building. Queen Phoebe at work. She, you know what I'm saying? And my baby in the building. Hey, boo. Thank you. Yes, and hit the like button because we ain't playing. But let's continue on, shall we? It should start back from where I was at.
You ever notice how miserable people can't stand to see anyone happy? They wake up mad, go to bed bitter, and spend all day scrolling through other people's lives, trying to find something to hate on. They can't stand peace because peace reminds them of what they'll never have.
I gotta stop you again. See how I can't get through the whole message and just be like, yeah, sis, you spot on, sis, you did that. See, I can't do that because I gotta stop you again. Now, you said they spend all day scrolling through people's lives, trying to find something to be miserable about. But the basis, and you all will hear it, of this video was about them people not taking accountability. And what bothers me is that, this ain't our first time hearing of a Candy Girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? You've been around the block a few times. And I don't believe you did anything other than scroll through people's lives to see what you can find miserable about them. Don't you remember that, Candy Girl? Don't you remember scrolling through the many oppositions of Brie? trying to see what you can put out online to embarrass them because they said a little opinion about your homegirl? Don't you remember? Because see, I remember that. But see, when I remember that, they have a problem with my memory. I don't, but they do. I don't remember her in this video saying, I used to do this or I used to do that. And through my experience, it was a negative one. I didn't hear that. But let's keep going, baby. We're going to let that baby play in our face a little bit more.
See, peace takes effort, healing, and accountability. And that's way too much work for them.
Way too much work for who? What? Not you in this regular ass saga almost 3 years later talking about that. Girl, okay.
They hate people that look better, that live better, or simply glow different.
Look better, live better is subjective. And I think everybody on this internet knows what subjective means. It means it's based on how you gauge whatever you are judging. Now, for her to say that them, because I still want to know who them and they and them, I want to know these people, they sound interesting. But for them to, feel some type of way because someone else looks better, I don't know. Y'all understand what I'm trying to say. It's when we make statements like that, we're automatically assume one is down and one is up. We are not being non-biased and putting people on the same level playing field. We're basically saying them, that lady right there, her, yeah, she's mad. I look better than her. Why would you make a statement like that? Where is your proof of this? Where is your sense of education or statistics or something that proves what you're saying is correct? Because again, looks and living better is subjective. I mean, am I wrong when I say that there's 52 states in this country? Somebody in Washington may think that they live better than somebody in Georgia. Somebody in Texas may think they live better than somebody in New York. It's subjective. It's not facts. I don't like when people spew too much opinion because they should be able to give the people something they can go and look up and it's facts. I can't look up what she's saying because it's not factual. It's opinionated to judge, once again, to make someone seem higher than the other. When how can that be? Again, none of us is God. Why on earth do you think you know it all to be able to give this level of information and you are only speaking of a them and a they? We'll continue, child, because see, everybody, now everybody can't say they have a degree, but everybody can't sit there and say that everybody they, don't like don't have a degree. Now, some of us know what we talking about. Let me read what y'all saying before I click play. She said, I'm just always forgetting. Yes. She said, who's she talking about? Her partner in crime. Baby, because at this point, it's them and they. It's some people that we ain't met. It's a tribe of people called them, and a tribe of people called that. And we ain't met them yet, but I want to know them.
You can walk in a room with confidence and a smile. Here they come, rolling their eyes, whispering. She thinks she's all that. No, baby, I just am.
Right there. Right there. Right there. I promise y'all, and I'm finna take y'all through it. When I listened to this message and she got right there, I said, ain't no way I can let it go. I can't let it go. I said, Brina, don't do this. Don't do this. Act like you don't even care. And something in me said, no, man. No, man. No, man. We ain't doing this, man. I gotta say something. Because when you hit them and they walk in the room and look at you like, oh, she thinks I answer this one question, baby. Who is walking in the room spewing this level of hate towards you? Who? Please show us them, please. I need facts. I need statistics. I need to know that what you're saying is factual. I can't help it. I do have a nerdy side. Y'all know it. I will spew a scientific fact real quick. I will tell you something that I've remembered since a child and don't even realize it's probably very nerdy, but I'm okay with that. But when we doing this and it's supposed to be a positive message, irregardless of anybody's side, irregardless of where you come from, irregardless of who you believed and who you didn't believe, if you are going to put something out publicly, irregardless of I don't care for you. But it's on the internet. I'm allowed to listen and give my view, just as you are allowed to do the same. But see, here you didn't spew nothing of facts. Who in the hell walked in that room with you, Candy Girl? Who? And did that to you? Point them out. We want to know who they is. Okay? Because we don't believe you. You need more people. I don't hear very many people speaking this, level of positivity. Usually their message is directed towards a certain, you know, group of people or a certain person. Normally they say stuff like your family or your this or your ex-man or it's a person. Like you can apply it so it makes sense. Who can connect to them and they? I'm so disconnected. I'm gonna show you how fake people is too. I am too now. They gonna talk about me. I don't care, but they better tell the truth. Be factual. Now I'm in your business. You can say that. You can say Brina should mind her goddamn business. You can say that. But you're not gonna call me a liar and you ain't gonna call me stupid. Period. Neither of those.
They'll envy your house, your career, your relationship, even your happiness.
Mm-mm. 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 Nope. No. See, in this, clip, she uses the words envy and jealous. And we all know jealousy is when somebody wants what you have, right? But see, envy is when someone doesn't want you to have what you have. So in this instance, she's saying they will envy your house and your career. Who is a part of them that want to take away what you got? Because that's what you just said. You just said that they envy, so that means they want to take away, they want to remove it. They don't want you to have what you got. Who out here is doing that to you? Girl, you need to go to the damn police. Who is doing this stuff to you? And I'm kind of scared of them now. If you're saying they want to take your stuff away, who is these people? Warn us. Why is you gatekeeping who them is? Like, ill. Let's continue.
Because it reminds them of how little they've done to fix themselves. They'll call your joy fake, your marriage phony, your success luck. But truth is, they couldn't survive what you've overcome.
How the hell you? No, I ain't doing this. How in the hell do you know? How do And the reason why it's probably so comical to me is because when I say, how do you know? It's me saying you do the same thing. You're in chats where people are literally tearing people down on a daily basis. And at this rate, you have somebody over there doing it on an hourly rate. And then I see you in some of these chats, you are paying this person to do this to people. And not only that, you are utilizing your resources to dox people. You are doing this in the present. How dare you say that people are doing very little to fix their lives? What have you done to fix what you've done? Hmm? Since you're giving this positive message, I would assume that you went through some level of awakening that you can share with the people. I myself would be interested in listening to it because accountability sounds good no matter who uses it. But, I didn't, it's a lot of pointing the finger, and I just don't, I just, mm, mm, you know what? Okay.
You ever notice how miserable people
Oh no,
chase?
why is it starting over? Hold on, y'all. Shouldn't be starting over. I think it's because I went to go laugh. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna have to play it. Dang, it's gonna make me try to go through the whole thing. Okay. I may have to torture y'all for 2 seconds. Cause her voice not ugly now. Ain't like, what I'm saying? Ain't like we gotta listen to that girl that be smoking them 1,000 cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I will give her that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just play it. Forgive me.
Stand to see anyone happy. They wake up mad, go to bed bitter, and spend all day scrolling through other people's lives, trying to find something to hate on. They can't stand peace because peace reminds them of what they'll never have. See, peace takes effort, healing, and accountability. And that's way too much work for them. They hate people that look better, that live better, or simply glow different. You can walk in a room with confidence and a smile, and here they come, rolling their eyes, whispering, she thinks she's all that. No, baby, I just am. They'll envy your house, your career, your relationship, even your happiness, because it reminds them of how little they've done to fix themselves. They'll call your joy fake, your marriage phony, your success luck. But truth is, they couldn't survive what you've overcome. Toxic people don't clap for nobody, not even the folks who help them.
Lord Jesus. Okay. Now, right, Queen Fee. Who is I still want to know who they I'm not supposed to be laughing. I'm supposed to be taking it serious. Okay. But it's funny. I'm sorry. It's funny. Lord have mercy. I don't forgot now because I can't with this one. I came with this one. Now, in that segment right there, you just heard her say that toxic people don't clap for other people. She was specific, finally. Okay, so we getting somewhere. Now, she used a lot of they and them, they and they and them, and them and them and them. I wonder how many friends she shared this with before she put this out. Maybe somebody should have said, you may want to tailor it, to sound more believable. But, everybody talking about they ain't got real friends, try. But, this time she did say toxic people, and I would agree in that moment. Toxic people do toxic things, such as not clap for other people, not do things that feel warm and safe. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I agree in that point.
They can't. Their spirit too bitter to celebrate someone else's win. They feed off chaos because peace makes them uncomfortable. And the funny part, they swear everybody else is the problem.
Now, we're not gonna do that because how you gonna say peace make them uncomfortable when your little peoples and stuff over there, their views is not very high when they're positive. When they're being negative, their views is through the roof. When they're over there cussing and carrying on and calling people whole assholes and saying some Lord have mercy, pray about it type stuff, you're right there cheering it on. Yeah, they're crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't pay these fools no mind. But here you are in those chats paying them fools some mind. And here you go. Mm, mm, mm. Now, if peace make, these people in the them tribe uncomfortable, then what does it do for you when you're sitting there while somebody's being cussed out for dear life, especially somebody that's never done anything to you? How does that make you feel? It doesn't disturb your peace? It doesn't make you feel a little angry when you leave those chats? Speak up, Candy. We can't hear you. I just be calling it like I see it. They gonna cuss me out now. I don't give a damn. They gonna cuss me. God just be, what I mean? Let's keep going. We're almost to the end. Thank you, Jesus.
They can't keep a friend, a job, or a relationship, but somehow it's
Who is the them people that can't keep a job and all of that? Who is these people you coming across, girl? You must be talking about them people y'all went and gave sandwiches to in Texas 100 years ago. Cause I ain't see y'all do that again. You know what I'm saying? People do things for show. I ain't judging y'all. I ain't judging y'all. People do things for show. But yeah, you must be talking about them. Them people you gave the sandwiches to. You know what I'm saying? Because who that you claim is in opposition to you that won't do these things? Who are you talking about? Huh? Y'all must think y'all the only ones in corporate America. Newsflash. Hate the bust your battles. See? I thought this was supposed to be a positive message. Just giving judgy. I'm feeling judged.
always them against the world. Nah, sweetie, it's just you against accountability. And you almost gotta pity them. Almost. Imagine being so miserable that someone else's smile irritates your soul.
Who in the hell do you know is irritated when you smile, Candy? Who? Can you please tell us? I am interested in knowing who is this negative person that makes you say these types of things. I am so confused because I just don't understand. Who in your vicinity makes you feel that way? I couldn't give a message like what you're giving. because I don't have somebody disturbing my peace on that level. If I choose to go outside of my comfort zone and it disturbs my peace, I tend to take accountability there. You didn't do none of that when you said, okay.
Imagine being so lost that you think tearing others down will build you up.
Bingo! Bingo! Oh, Candy. This is turning into projection. I didn't want to use the P word against you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to say the P word because when I use the P word, I tend to use the D word, aka delusional. Projection and delusion go hand in hand, because usually when people, project, they're usually delusional about what they're actually doing in real life. And a person like yourself, so educated, you know, you're not an ogre or anything. I just don't understand why you want to come out here and pretend you're better than by giving this lackluster ass message. Yet I haven't learned not a ding dang nothing. But the fact that you're judgy, you think you're better than people. You have not specified your audience. So these people that's in the them and they category, sucks for them because you've judged them so badly. You said such ugly things.
That's not power, that's punishment. So when toxic people try to dim your light, remember, they don't hate you. They hate that you're everything they'll never be. Your peace, your confidence, your glow, it triggers their demons. Let them talk. Let them stew in their bitterness while you keep winning, loving, glowing, and growing. Because the best revenge is peace, success, and silence. And trust me, they feel it every time you smile.
Mm, mm, mm. That is the end of the clip. And now this is where I insert myself. Oh my God, poor Brina. She's going to insert herself. Oh my God. This is where I insert myself and give my review of this nonsense. I listened and I had some people in here listening with me because I wanted to make sure they heard what I heard. Now, towards the end of what you said, it sounded personable. It sounded like you wanted to speak to a specific person and you just didn't for whatever reason. I guess you wanted to try and keep it as broad as possible, which is why you made up a tribe of them and they that no one knows. It's kind of strange, but you. I'm gonna be honest and very frank here. You could have called her on the phone, right? You do know you could have called your bestie on the phone and told her what you just said because that's all it was. This was simply a phone conversation. Only thing is, we didn't hear the other party and them responding. This wasn't you talking to the masses. This is a personalized message that you put out publicly. Just as I am speaking publicly right now, someone else can be like, "Why do you care? Why do you?" And they have the right to break it on down, break it on down, break it on down, break it on down. They got the right to do that. But see, here on these YouTube streets, everybody is everywhere. I'm not gonna lie, like the people she support. And I ain't over there, and I ain't listened to this, and I did. I listened to it. I listened to it earlier, and I just listened to it just now, and it still doesn't make any sense. It's just a judgy woman of color wanting to appropriate judgment that she is not even allowed to have according to the word of God. If some people ain't a believer now, don't cuss me now. But according to the word of God, he is the only one that can judge. And for her to put such nastiness, stereotypes, you know, detailing these them people as like the worst of the worst. They're the slum. They'll never congratulate you. They'll never I mean, congratulate you about what? I mean, are they strangers? Are they people you know? Specify. Who are you talking about? You know, there's a difference between a stranger and a toxic person. Strangers are not going to congratulate you if they don't know what you got going on either. There's strangers out there waking up mad and angry. Some of them probably can't pay their bills. Some of them probably stumped their toe. Who's to say, right? There's plenty of people that do some of what you described. You're one of them. So I don't know why you didn't take the opportunity to take advantage of accountability right then. Actually show me that you're not what we've been saying this whole time. Because everybody want to put everything off on your bestie, but she mind her business. She mind her business. And see, she put out, some stuff too, child, but she be trying to be a little more specific. I be knowing she talking about it don't apply to me. She ain't talking to me. Okay. I just don't even try. Okay. But for you, you seem new here. I think you got under 500 subs. You should have way more than that with your bestie. But yeah, I think you're just starting out, and I'm okay with that. But what we not gonna do is gaslight people. Or maybe you did it on purpose. Maybe you wanted to gaslight the people so they get the conversation going because you did a good job. We're gonna clap for that. We're gonna give you that much. Psych my mind, make your booty shine. Exactly, Cree. Absolutely. And she's not just one of them, she's a participant in this nonsense. Y'all have seen that woman's name in multiple different lives while they're there bleep, 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 and bleep, a bleep, and now bleep, bleep, bleep. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen her laughing emojis on some of the stuff that be going on out here, people making memes and AI videos and things of that nature. You have seen her name in this stuff. You've seen it. She's seen it because she was there. I've seen it because I've clocked it, aka screenshot it, a few times. Because, baby, when the world turns and it comes back to now, I gotta look at you side eye because you think I walked in the room and said, "Girl, who you think?" Could you imagine, Miss White? I was start seeing your name towards the end of the comments there. Thank you for being here, Miss White, and thank you for supporting. I appreciate it. Definitely. Now, imagine you walking in a room, y'all. Imagine you waking up, because this, majority of it was projection too. Imagine waking up, right? And you're just going through your day, and all you can think about is, oh my God, these people, they envy me and they hate my guts. But you know what? No, they don't hate me. They just hate what they'll never become. They'll never be anything. They'll never have anything. Isn't that what y'all got? That's what I got from it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, how the hell you gonna tell some people, whoever them is, how you gonna tell them they not gonna be nothing? The hell? When we start doing when we start doing that? So this is my thing, right? Because we messy today, and I'm gonna say it because this is Sabrina Says It All, and I say it all, period. So let's be very frank, very clear. You could have just came out and threw your shade and said who you needed to say or been very specific. At least your message could have came across a little bit differently. I would have been able to perceive it differently because I know who you're targeting. I know why you're saying what you're saying. But for you to think, exactly, I was just going to say that, Cree. That's what I was just about to say. Who in a right mind hates a stranger off the internet? Who? Who hates strangers? Who hate people, period? Because I'm scared of them. You know what I'm saying? I may hate, some people's behavior. I may very strongly dislike people, though. But, to say, walk around and think people hate you to the point where they envy, aka want to take something from you, it's absurdity. Okay? It's absurd. Nobody knows you like that. Like I just said, and it's no shade. It's Messy Monday, but I'm not throwing no shade when I say you look like you're just starting out on YouTube because you have less than 500 people. I know what it's like. I've been there. But I mean, why would I want that to be my first message? I literally listened to your shit like I didn't even know you. And then I had to realize, wait, I do know you. Excuse me, correction. Know of you. And the little bit that I do know of you is not very positive. Not very positive. You and the people that you support, and a lot of the people you are close with, aka you've been to their house before people start saying she accused me. No, you know, we seen it. Um, y'all used to attack and still do people. Because we want to run down the examples, and please point out some examples in the chat if you've seen something that was contradictory that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? That girl JJ in the building. Hey, Pre. Thank you so much for supporting. I appreciate that. So let's go down the line now. Clear my throat. You know what I'm saying? Now, she said that people wake up, right? And they be so miserable. They just be scrolling through people's lives. Who, and you can raise your hand, who here remembers her and her team scrolling through people's lives to see who oppose what they believe? They tried to make it a whole crusade here on YouTube. Who remembers them going after any and everybody that spoke against anybody of that cult like group that they got going on? Because I ain't crazy. I play crazy sometimes, but I'm not crazy. I know that that's for a fact what y'all did day in and day out. Thank you, that girl JJ. She said, "Who we talking about, Brina? We talking about? We just reviewed Candy Girl's audio. We just reviewed it, and now I'm just giving my afterthought before I hit on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have seen them do that. We've seen them attack different people that oppose what they believe, right? Cool. We've seen them pull out information and give it to their head person that's the voice of the group, the one that has the platform and all of that good stuff. And then we've seen them give money to further disparage people by paying for people's court records and stuff like that. Then to further it down the line, she then goes while they're scrolling through people and they can't stand to see somebody happy. When have y'all ever seen them over there not mad when Mr. Hampton or his brother or any sibling is smiling and happy? Don't y'all usually see that when other people is happy, here they come? Oh, it's fake. Oh, he went to Columbia. Oh, look, he ain't even do this, he ain't even do that. He ain't even every time them folks smiling minding their business, here they come. So you're doing the same thing. How dare you? Like that's what we're doing? That's projection because we clearly see that that's what y'all do. And even though, some may call it content, let's be very clear. Dragging somebody for almost 3 years, watching their every move, watching their every trip, their every laugh, their every dance move. This is what those people do. They break down if Mr. Hampton and his brother and all of them, if they picked a booger, I promise you it'll be on live tomorrow by 7:30. Any little thing. Oh, his hand was inappropriate here. Oh, I'm break down this part here. Oh, did you see this part? I'd be like, damn, y'all watch every little. Do y'all watch when he bathes? Cause y'all must be watching when he bathes. But then they will get on live and say, "Oh my God, they clock Breeze every move. They clock this every move." But y'all doing the same thing. So then, how can one person say that one can't do and the other can do? That's why your message was ridiculous coming from you. And then coming from anybody using they and them, like, you know what I'm saying? We grown. Who we scared of out here? We say names and we don't care how you feel about that. We say it all in this chat, except them cuss words. And don't be calling people, out their names and stuff. Only person can call somebody out their name is me. Come the host. So if you're arguing, I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna block you. I don't do no arguing in this motherfucker. Hold on, I got some people coming in. Mr. Ham, thanks for being here. Thank you. Let me see. Rebecca done stuck around. Oh, yeah, Miss Rebecca. See, you like it here a little bit. You like it here a little bit. You been stuck around. It's been about 40 some minutes. Thank you, boo. I see you. Miss Foxy in the building. Jet and Chum Chosen. November gang. Stop playing with her. Now, to further it down the line, she said that, people cannot accept other people's successes, right? And again, success is something considered subjective. Your level of success may not be something I consider successful. I mean, at the end of the day, he said, damn ass. I ain't even playing with you. But she will sit there and say they can't congratulate other people's successes, right? Has anyone that she supports, said happy anniversary to Miss Cree? Excuse me, let me correct that. Mrs. Cree? Have anybody said anything like that? I don't remember a lot of them even saying congratulations to Am. It must be that they woke up, went to sleep angry. So that means they woke up miserable, scrolling through people's lives and got Mr. Hampton and got his daughter time to watch his every move. Oh, he had her in the pool for over 30 minutes. Watch right here. Watch right here. Oh, Mr. Wesley's wives is not happy. Look right here. Look right here. She's not smiling. I could have sworn that's what y'all was doing. And the thing is, people wouldn't even have an issue with y'all doing that. I couldn't care less. That's y'all business. Y'all grown. Y'all older than me. But I'm just saying, people like me wouldn't care if y'all was out here trying to judge other people for doing what you're doing. That's my only issue. I promise you, I have no other issues than people just not accepting that they do the same thing. Y'all being people bitches too. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be writing weird and disrespectful comments under people's stuff too. Y'all, to the point where now your first piece of content is you coming out saying that. Come on, Miss Master's degree. You can do better than that. You had to write a thesis and a few dissertations and stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sure you know how to come up with something that's sound, that's really you. Don't tell me over there you doing that writing everything off the AI and all that. Like, come on. Some of this stuff got to be genuine. This is the reason why I read you down for your clip, and I didn't use a machine. I just use me as a human being, woman to woman. If you are speaking to a specific audience, say that. If you want to come off as being an educated woman and you really want people to get something across, I didn't get nothing across other than you're judging whoever them and they is. And now them and they is more interesting than your message. One time you said toxic people, but you applied it to that they don't clap for your wins. And they don't. And y'all didn't clap for a few people that y'all don't like wins. So does that mean y'all are toxic too? I just be calling stuff out. Look, let me shut up. I be talking too much. You know what I'm saying? My brain be moving too fast, and I gotta slow it down because I'm just tired of seeing the double standard, the hypocrisy. Everybody can call out hypocrisy on many different levels, but it takes a very strong person to actually see through the bullshit and recognize that there is a solution for unity, but it's not that. Your message is meant to divide. It's not meant to unify. If you're so positive and you actually have a good message that people can actually, you know, grasp and hold on to, it creates division. I didn't feel warm listening to your message. I didn't feel that you came off friendly. I didn't feel that you came off knowledgeable about what you were talking about. Come on now. They always talking about this education, but I actually use mine because mine was expensive, goddamn. And I'm going to use it here till I can't remember some of the stuff that they taught me, and my stuff. But I'm going to use it. Because we all can get on here and act the fool. I definitely do. I just played my song so I can get me acting the fool out the way. You know what I'm saying? I definitely cut up because that makes me human. I'm not a robot. I'm not always on. This is Sabrina on. This is when I'm showing you, yes, I have an intellect and I know how to use it and I know how to speak to people. I speak to people all day long. So I definitely know how to articulate myself. I also know how to cut the fool and start cussing and using words that's very colorful too. But I'm not going to get on here and bullshit y'all. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I know they was hollering about, oh, if you're going to review something, make sure you do the positive. No, I'm going to do it how I want to do it. Okay, because this is my shit. And I'm going to say what I want to say. And I want to be able to leave y'all with this. With this. If anybody in your space or in your vicinity makes you feel uncomfortable, makes you feel like you're going to damnation, then no, you should not surround yourself around people of that behavior. You'll know when you're around somebody that's not like you because your insides won't feel good. That's your gut. Those are butterflies. Listen to them. However, that does not mean that all day, every day, you're encountering people that are just detrimental to your soul because you are in control of your life. And now you all understand who I'm talking to. I'm talking to all 60 some of you. Hey, am. I'm talking to all of you. Ain't no them and they because people that are moving into a positive realm ain't worried about what them and they is doing as long as they're not doing something that will take your life. They just talking and carrying on like what everybody's been doing. I mean, we can't sit there and judge one group for doing something the other group is doing. That doesn't make sense. It's absurd. We want to make sure we stay on a level playing battlefield. That means at the end of the day, you meet somebody negative, and on meals too. I'm finna use my education. You know what I'm saying? No D him. No D him. Stop it. I'm chosen. I'm trying to be serious. But no, at the end of the day, you all are in control of your life. You're in control of your space. You're in control of who you allow to disturb your peace. And do you know that only people that you care for can disturb your peace? If you don't care for certain people and they're not touching you, I promise you they don't disturb your peace. If you ain't all in their business and doing it, don't disturb your peace. See, what you said didn't disturb my peace. It didn't make me feel no type of way. Like, oh my God, I hate her. Your message, nothing about your message says, I hate her. Why is she like that? Oh my God, I just hate that bitch. Oh my God, I just don't want her to have her house. I don't want her to have a career. I don't want her to have shit. I just want her broke and a bum. I don't want her to have a man. I don't want her to have kids. I don't want her to have anything. What about her message made anybody in this chat say that shit? Because point your hand out so I can block y'all right now. Block y'all. Put your hand up so I can block y'all. Because who in here doing that? Okay. Who? Nobody is doing that, sweetie. Nobody is doing that. When we're on the battlefield with people going back and forth, it should be, to a place where we can laugh about it and keep it moving. Not, we moving into getting ready to leave a lot of the stupid saga stuff alone. We are a week away, y'all. We a week away from letting all this shit ride and letting people just do what they do. But we ain't gonna let the people gaslight us and make us like we crazy. We ain't gonna do it like that because I don't like that. So yeah, I think everybody at this point has sat to themselves and taken some level of accountability. Notice how I didn't sit here and say nobody, no, ain't never met nobody that's never to. No, I'm pretty sure everyone at some level in their journey, because everybody's journey is different. Okay, it's still some people trying to move a rock out the way. Like that's the type of thinking I'm on. Instead of judging them saying they ain't fixed their life, look at them, they still stuck in the road. Did you go back and help them though? Did you go back and see why they stuck in the road? Maybe they got branches and sticks that you didn't have on this level of your journey. Maybe that's why they're not where you're at. And we can just appreciate that everybody is a reflection of each other. We all can end up in a situation that's not likely. Yeah, we be joking and laughing, and we got to joke and laugh on these hoes when they want to get on here and act like they got something worth something. You know what I'm saying? We got to get on here and remind them. And that's why people always say, look, humble yourself before other people or the Lord have to do it for you. Because it's not, you know what I'm saying? It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun and he start humbling you and chasing you around with the gun. And now you got to run and shit. You know what I'm saying is we've definitely gotten to the point where we didn't drag people for filth, me included. When I say we, I have dragged people for filth. I've said things that I normally would never say to anyone. I've definitely acted in certain levels where I'm like, damn, I could have handled that better. I could have acted like I got some sense right there. I have to sit with myself. Oh hell, wait a minute, I'm rich. Hold on, I gotta let me pause there. Cause is that my first one here? I was the first thing in your mind. She said it's hard for people to see. Let me show it, y'all. She said it's hard for people to see that they do the exact thing they complain about others doing. There's so much that goes along with misery loves company. It entails emotional validation and projection on another level. And that is absolutely correct. And I want to thank you. Thank you for sponsoring this live, girl. You just bought that boy one of them expensive ass shirts. Cause woo. But thank you so much for saying that because it's true. It's true. And normally when I call somebody out on something, it's because I know that's something I've called my own self out on. I've definitely had to wait and be like, hold on, now I be doing that now. I be doing that. And I need to start doing it. And then when I see other people and they're like, yeah, because my people, we would never eat cornbread. We would never eat collard greens. We would never, you've never seen. And then you'd be like, wait a minute, wasn't you just at the barbecue with a big bowl of collard greens and a piece of cornbread? Am I crazy? And they try to make you feel like you're crazy. So I didn't see you, but you online saying, okay. And then that's just at that point, you just gotta let them have it. But sorry to you, Miss Girl, because that's the name that you put on your, you know what I'm saying? You put girl at the end, that's not my business. I'm just saying your message could have come off to where if somebody never ever even saw you, never knew you exist, and it comes up on YouTube feature or something, and somebody new is listening, yes, if they got some common sense, they're gonna be wondering who is them, who is they, who the hell you talking about? Why are you being so judgy on the them and the they people? And who is these negative people you able to look through their window and see that they're being negative at night and negative when they wake up. You can see when they scroll through other people's lives on their phone. Just point it out next time. Damn right, Queen Fee. That's why I love you. That's why I love you because you'll come right back. That for me, I'm a water sign. What draws me to people the most is when I know you could turn up. I know you can flip. I know you can pick the world up and drop it on them like a head. Do you hear me? I know you can do that. And then when they fall or they fall short, period, it's when that moment when you got to sit with yourself and you can come back and say, you know what? Because I don't even play like that. I let the devil use me in that moment, and that's not even cute. Okay. And I need to go and repent and figure out because I don't know why I did that. Now that's different from people joking and cracking, cracking, joking, laughing, whatever. But when you went past, hell and you done went to the equator and stuff, yeah, it's just like, yeah, we gotta fix that. So, I just don't want the people that listen to me to ever feel like you need to be perfect or like a yes person or anything like that because real people do real things. And when real people do real things, the world can do something so different if people just notice that instead of just being the yes girl all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, have a difference of opinion sometimes. It's okay to show your individuality. It's okay to show that you ain't always got to be a part of the big. You know what I'm saying? Because when people click your stuff, you show up. And so, you just might want to represent yourself well. If you're trying to rebrand or something, it ain't to come out here and just start judging people, child. Don't start doing that. You know what I'm saying? If you was trying to rebrand, like, I'm trying to give you a chance here because you and I really don't even care. I don't know you. You don't know me. You think you know what happened between me and your bestie, and it's really not your business because your bestie is a grown lady and that's neither here nor there, and that's why you don't like me because I went off on your bestie. I understand. I get it. But again, when you move as an individual, you'll be able to impress me, show me that you got a brain of your own. Until then, baby, cause what the fuck we talking about? We ain't playing with these folks. We ain't stunning that shit. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that showed up, and I really, really hope that you hit the like button. It's free. If you was here in the bushes because you want to run back to your homegirl and tell her what happened, pretty sure at some point in this live you understood what I was saying, and just hit the like button for that reason. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Because she did say that toxic people don't congratulate others, and I did hit the like button on her video, so she don't think I'm a hater. But I'm gonna go take my like back because I'm stingy like that. Period. I hit the like button to prove a point because that's what you said. Let me see what y'all said in these comments before I leave. Y'all know I get in trouble when y'all start laughing. Didn't I tell y'all stop that laughing here? Y'all know I get in trouble when y'all do that because they think I'm bullying. It's just like little purple emoji on my laptop. I don't know what that is, y'all. Let me see if I pull it up. I think it's the speak emoji, but thank y'all. She said I didn't even know she had a page. When you spy on the spy and you see something, you're like, wait a minute, when you oh, okay. And then I pressed it and I was in people's business, apparently, y'all. Stop that laughing, Candy. I get in trouble, y'all. Let me see. You see, thank you for that. Y'all stop laughing, y'all. Great live. Thank you so much. She said, not the equator. Now, some folk don't know what the equator is. And don't. That's why I said it. Queen Fee know what I mean when I say, you take that, I'm going to the equator on that ass. You know what I'm saying? Got to put the equator because that hot. I'm going to be 38 hot. She said to say, hell, leave it down. You don't tell me what to do, Miss Unchosen. You don't even tell me what to do. And did you hit the like button? Because you don't tell me what to do. Candace, I gotta rewind now. Yeah, hit the replay. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Queevy said I had to repent. I'm telling you, some actions will just make you do that naturally anyway. Some actions will just make you know, like, nah, that's not how people behave. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And even when I feel like I get outside my body, I have to be like, yo, if I'm around somebody make me feel like that, I might need to go on by my business. I can't have nobody, in my vicinity making me feel like I need to do or say that. Thank you, Candy. I just be cutting up with y'all. But I'm gonna head on out. I done hit my 1 hour mark, and I'm pretty sure Miss White done took care of any goal if I ever, was smart enough to set one, child. I would have set one, but I didn't. I didn't. I really appreciate MM earlier and then Miss White here tonight. I really appreciate all my members as well. I have not done anything with memberships as of yet, so anybody still sticking around, I'm just grateful and appreciative. Please know that. Rebecca says, I love it here. You're so funny, boo. Thank you so much. And you stuck around. I appreciate that. I know you put number 2 because you was new here. So thank you for sticking around. I appreciate that. Listen, y'all, go and enjoy some good dinner if you haven't already. Make sure you do your nighttime routine. We don't want nobody going to bed angry. So before we close it out and before you go to bed, wash your face, go bathe. Yes, you have to bathe. And then after you bathe, get on your knees and, say something to God. Say something to Jesus now. Say something. I ain't going to tell you what to say. It ain't going to tell you. I'm just going to say, do it. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. Just do that. And then after that, when you wake up tomorrow, because we don't want nobody to wake up tomorrow being angry, scrolling through people's lives, okay? We want people to wake up tomorrow morning. And when y'all do wake up tomorrow morning, you make sure you be good to yourself. You hear me? Because I ain't playing. You be good to your damn self. So it's easy to be good to other people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to turn out to be somebody's spectacle. Oh, hell, I'm rich. Candy done hit me with the 999 super sticker. She gave me nothing but hearts with showing love. I feel so warm. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. Bye. Bye, y'all. Get y'all asses out of here. Y'all so hard head. Get y'all asses out. Y'all so hard head. How I got 2 more people? Y'all supposed to be getting out. Y'all so hard here. You know how somebody try to kick you out the house party, be like, look, y'all gotta go. My mama coming. Look how y'all ass is still in here.